Well, hello, YouTube and valued viewers. Byron at Splitting Slices with you this TGI Friday, July 17th, 2026, which means it's time for a Fun Knife Friday, and I hope I've got a Fun Knife Friday right here inside this box. This came in from one company called KRI. If you know, you know. But we'll figure it out as we get into this box. So I want to thank those folks at KRI, or better known as Knife Rights, for getting this out to me. We're going to use my favorite or most carried traditional slip joint, actually a modern slip joint, from traditional pocket knives and QSP built overseas. This is the Appalachian Ridge Runner. And as I mentioned on my 10 for 10 by 10 for 10 whole lot of tens video on Wednesday, these are currently on sale. And you can get them in 6 different configurations, 3 of which have some cosmetic seconds for $135, and the others are all $145. What the heck are you waiting for? This is a fantastic trapper pattern large slip joint knife, and I love it. All right, let's get into this box. Let's see what we got. We got peanuts. All right, we got peanuts. Tell you what, let me kind of dig through. I'm going to pause the video, dump all these out, and we'll get out the knife. Stay tuned. All right, here it was, the contents of the box. Let's take a look at what we got here. First of all, came wrapped up with a note. Let's go ahead and read this note because it has everything to do with this knife. This is from Knife Rights. Sharper future, essential tools, essential rights. Thank you for supporting Knife Rights through your donation in Knife Rights Ultimate Steel Spectacular. Your contribution will help us continue to work towards a sharper future for all Americans during the remainder of this year and into next year's legislative session. The Ultimate Steel Tail End Bonus Drawing has launched. Please consider making another donation and will increase your chances of winning in the main drawing, as well as chances to win from the many tail end bonus prizes, including a number of over $1,000 worth of prizes. Donate at www.ultimatesteel.org. So there you go, a nice knife from Knife Rights. And I did notice that on the website when I went to see if some of the winners had started being selected. It does look like the early bird drawing, of course, was closed back in, I want to say, toward the beginning of July. And they have selected the winners for the early bird drawing. I think this is going to go on until probably the end of August. The beginning of September is my guess for the winners of the main drawing to be all chosen. And then as you can see here, it says the Ultimate Steel Tail End Bonus Drawing has launched. Now on the website, it looks like they have another $33,000 worth of donated prizes by the business industry for the event. So that's awesome. So you can always go to kniferights.org, but here if you want to go to www.ultimatesteel.org, it should pull up the same website where you can donate to get involved with the waffle. Now, what is in the box? This is what's in the box. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to set this off to the side. We have a Cold Steel AD10. One of the reasons why I don't buy a lot of cold steels, because I know from future and past donations that one of the donation bonus knives that are usually included in the list are cold steel. And so I try to take advantage of that, pick up a new cold steel knife each and every year that I donate. And here is one that I do not have, and I'm glad that I donated it. So this is an oldie but goodie, folks, the AD10 from Cold Steel. Let's go ahead and get this box open. Warranty information is, of course, always on the back of the box. Comes with a secondary clip in a separately wrapped plastic bag because of the nature of the slant on the clip. You need to be able, I think, to move it from one side to the other. Here is for tip-up carry in the right-hand pocket, and if you are left-handed, then you could mount the clip on this side. So I think that is how that works, but here you go. Let's go ahead and open it up. And here is an AD10 blade, a sharper future, knife rights, thou shall not be infringed. So there you go. Just a really good, old school, heavy duty, Demko designed folder produced by Cold Steel. And now I believe it's GSI, I think. Is that right? GSM, GSI, the parent company. But yeah, nice mid-lock back on the knife. And Andrew Demko design. I think this was one of his first designs for Cold Steel, and therefore has the AD10 logo on it. And of course, he's done an AD15 and an AD. When he left Cold Steel and formed his own company, he came out with the AD20 and 20.5. So there you go. Triad lock, but a mid-lock back on this knife. Nice heavy-duty stamped steel clip, G10 scales, and a nice engraving from Knife Rights to show that this was one of the bonus knives that you could receive if you made a certain level donation. So if you're interested in one of these, think about donating to Knife Rights, participate in both their main drawings and now their tail end drawings. Again, I think they will be accepting donations probably throughout the month of August and maybe into September. But I imagine come the mid-September, the donations will cease. The waffle will be closed, and all winners for all three drawings will be chosen and notified one by one. And of course, as the rules are on their waffle, it's a first come, first served as far as who gets to choose what prizes. It goes in order, and you have somewhere around 48 hours, I believe, to respond to Knife Rights if you're chosen as a winner, and to select a prize from the list of remaining prizes in the waffle. So there you go. That's it for Fun Knife Friday. An AD10 from Cold Steel. Can't think of a better, heavier duty knife and folder than that. Well, maybe my Recon one, but some folks would argue on that. That's going to do it for me today. Everybody, please have a great weekend. This is Byron from Splitting Slices saying split a slice with a friend soon. Think about donating to Knife Rights for this 2026 Ultimate Steel Spectacular Waffle. And until my next video, everybody, please take care.